So, by now, you've probably heard of a little film making the rounds called Sinners. And I'm not gonna lie, this movie is pretty great. I was very, very surprised, especially because original films nowadays can be very, very hit or miss. And I know a lot of people like to complain about there being a lack of original films, or at least a lack of good original films, but I think that this movie is proof that there are still great original films being made. Obviously, the film does have some problems, like the pacing is a little off, and the twist probably will lose some people, seeing as the twist is not actually introduced until about halfway through the film, but I think that that is very, very well done. I think the twist adds tension, and if you are concerned about spoilers, I will just go ahead and leave you by saying this. Go watch this. Go watch it, form your own opinion, and let me know in the comment section whether or not you enjoyed it, okay? Okay, we're getting into spoilers now. So, the twist is that this is a vampire movie. If you saw a trailer, you probably know that. If you didn't see a trailer, you were probably a little bit taken aback. However, I think that earlier in this movie, it does a very good job at telegraphing, hey, this is still a horror movie, whether you like it or not. And I appreciate that it doesn't completely give away the twist, but it does, you know, telegraph it so that it's not quite as abrupt when you do, in fact, actually find out, oh, wait a minute, this is a vampire movie. I think that the acting is absolutely phenomenal all around, but I especially think that Michael B. Jordan just absolutely knocks it out of the park. The fact that he's playing two characters but is still so discernible as to which character is who is really, really nice and an absolute joy to see on screen. Everybody did a great job, but especially Michael B. Jordan absolutely knocked it out of the park with this one. I touched on it a little bit earlier, but the fact that this is an original movie performing this well is just really, really a joy to see, because in an age where sequels are very, very common and prequels are very, very common, it is nice to see a completely original story being given such a platform that Sinners has been given. I personally believe if Warner Brothers had not chosen to distribute this film, that the film would not have quite as much critical acclaim as it has now. I am hoping, at least, that this is an Oscar nomination for both Michael B. Jordan and also Ryan Coogler. I am holding out that hopefully both of them get nominations. I think this is a great film. If you think you might want to go see it, please do go see it. There are some content concerns, like for example, there are two interesting bits that didn't necessarily feel necessary, and one interesting bit that did add a bit, like it is justifiable why that one is there, but it is not really justifiable why the other two interesting bits are in fact there. And as far as language goes, there's not tons and tons of bad language. To be fair, this is rated R, right? So if you are comfortable watching rated R movies, I would highly, highly recommend this film and recommend you go check it out. Thank you all so much for watching this review. I know this review isn't anything super new that you maybe haven't heard already, but thank you all so much for taking your time to watch this, and go watch Sinners. Give me your opinions in the comment down below if you've already seen it, and if you are planning on going and seeing it, come back to this video and leave a comment about your thoughts. Leave a like if you enjoyed this review. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you want to see another 1 minute movie review, that will be on the screen right now. I'll see you there.